ahead and start. Welcome to the stream. My name is Chronic Whimsy. You can call me Whimsy for short. And as you probably saw from the title, we are getting ready to pop some Gordos. We have this guy right here. How do I remove that? There we go. That's a boom slime that we're working on. They take briar hens, I think. We've got this flutter that we're slowly working on. I know somewhere over here there's a ringtail. We've got an angler. We've got I think that's the ringtail. And then a honey right here. Hello, Cozy. It's great to see you. How are you doing? We're working on these for... who was it? The saber. This guy way up here. And we do actually have in our inventory a return home portal, so we're not stuck there this time. Because I'm trying to think a little bit ahead. Breeding thunder chicks here. And I believe I'm also breeding them over here. Oh no! You're not allowed to have a migraine. Migraines are awful. You don't deserve that. I hope you feel better very soon. I'm actually recovering from one myself. I don't know about you. I thought I was... maybe I'm just breeding them over there. When you are recovering, like after the migraine has mostly gone away and stuff, do you feel like loopy and lightheaded? Because I do. But I have fed myself, I've hydrated, I've had caffeine because I am a caffeine addict. I've done all the things I know of to take care of myself to make sure I feel better. I hope you feel better very soon. I'm going to pop this right in there. Now we have something. Okay, we have 29 of the sea hens. That'll get us the angler slime. And that is this one over here. If I can figure it. And then these diamond things, these are the doors. I wish it would tell you which plort you needed, but we'll work on that when we can. So I guess I will take 25 of these. I said 25. Now for the honey, I would like 25 mango. I only have 13 there, so I'll probably sleep a bit. Hello, Noah. How are you today? Yeah, let's give it 6 hours. Don't worry, Noah. I have more chickens here. I know where to find the chickens. And also, I don't tend to breed chickens for my slimes. I prefer to mix my largos so that they require either fruit or meat. Or fruit or veggies, I mean. I've always found that I get a more consistent return if I am gardening fruits and veggies than if I'm raising chickens. There's that. So now we have for the honey largo, who is right here, or honey gordo. Let me get my terms straight. The boom gordo, though, I do need to set up. And let me just make sure that I am looking at the right Okay. Resources. Well, we don't even have it yet. I guess I haven't picked up a single briar hen, which explains why I couldn't find it anywhere. Noah, I really appreciate your recommendations, but it feels like you're dictating to me how to play, and I'm not very fond of that, honestly. So, you're welcome to give me suggestions, but I'd prefer fewer spoilers, and I'd prefer it not to be phrased in the term of do not do this, because that's a command, not a suggestion. Okay? Yeah, I'm familiar with the concept of free ranging. In fact, in our Slime Rancher 1 series, we went ahead and did all free range at the end. And it was a bit of a pain in some ways. Yeah, I'll give these to these. Boop, 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 boop. Thank you. Overall, it's going to be great because the beautiful thing about Slime Rancher is it really does work for however you want to play. All right. Now, one thing I am going to do while I'm out is I am going to pick up some briar chickens. I know I've seen them around. I don't remember exactly where, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be right in this area because that's where the boom slime is. That's where we saw a lot of fire and boom slimes. Sorry guys, y'all continue to starve until I decide what to do with you. Oh, and I should have checked on our thunderclucks, because by now they should have had at least a couple more babies. How are you guys doing over here? Beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that'll work. And we'll just put you in storage. I think one journey out and back should give the thunderclucks enough time to finish whatever they, to finish their breeding rounds so that we can go out again for the saber slime. Now I want to leave from here. Yep. Just because I don't breed them doesn't mean I'm not familiar with it. I tend to keep to 1 rooster and a couple 3 chickens and put the other roosters in storage. That way I always have roosters, because one of my early times playing, and this is back when Slime Rancher was, I think, still in early release or whatever, early access. But I did completely run out of roosters and have to go out to the far, far range to find them. And it wasn't super difficult, but it was a pain. So I just kind of learned that I prefer to have a few roosters in storage. Now, I don't think we can get through here yet. Nah. Well, maybe. Alright, you are just a normal hen. This is fine. Did that look like something? Nah, just Cliff. Okay. But I will take you. Sea hen, sure. Why not? Okay. I want to stay reasonably up high. Yeah, the pink slime eats everything, so it's a bit of a pain to really work with because it doesn't have a favorite. On the one hand, I would mix my ringtails with pinks because, you know, they both eat everything. They don't have a favorite, but then I wouldn't get double ports for anything. So I've got ringtail baddies instead. And I haven't decided whether I even want pinks. Let's see, where am I? Okay. Okay. According to everything, you should be probably either over here. There you are. I mostly just ignore the pinks. How about you, Cozy? What do you do with your pinks? Whee! I'll take that. There we go. Let's see. Okay. There's a door. Okay, what door are you? You're a phosphor door. Well, that's pretty handy. Because if it hasn't, it's already popped. Of course it has. It's daytime. We can come back here for night, if I remember. And then here's the back side of a door. And we've got, okay, so we need 2 phosphors. Experimentation is good. You've got to find your favorite largos. That's the most fun. You know, maybe you're like Noah over here and you hate all pink. Maybe you're like me and you end up mixing your pink with something special. Who knows? But it's your game and that's what makes it a joy. Yeah, I need 2 phosphors, but I don't have any phosphor slimes over here, so I'm going to have to wait till night. It is currently 1:40 in the afternoon, which means I'm not going to wait. I'm going to head toward this guy down here and come back for that another time. Honey is definitely one of my favorites. They're super easy. Have I picked you up yet? I don't know. Excuse you. Go away. They're super easy and they just sound tasty. I like honey. Okay, there's some honey, speaking of which, that I do need. Oh, sure, I'll take you too. Yeah, the angry slimes are funny. Let's see, if I go this way, that's what I thought. Yeah, I don't need that right now. Full up. Speaking of angry slimes, go away. More honey. Thank you. Thought I saw one escape. Now. We need to be up there. Nope, that didn't work. I know it can. Well, let me get my breath back. I think one of my favorite Largos ever to make in terms of just how much money I made off of it was a honey boom. Nope, that's not working. Okay. We're going to come over here and do things another way. Nope. I know I've been up there before, and I know I've gotten up there easily, so I don't know why it's arguing with me now. But I'm gonna get there. Here's the pink door we opened last time. But we don't need in there right now. Oh, looks like we're in Slimefall. Is that right? No, just rain. And it is 5 o'clock at night, so we will potentially be seeing some phosphor soon. Also some dew, so we do need to keep an eye out for the dew. The moon dew. Now we are headed this way. Don't want buzzwax right now. And I can tell that that one's buzzwax instead of honey because it doesn't have the stripes. We'll take that. I always like to open those because at minimum there's a little bit of food, of money in there. Couple petals over here. Now I think our angler's down there. Pretty sure. Yep, here he is. Have I got food for you, buddy? Clearly I fed him some previously. Alright, one geyser coming up. Whee! That was fun. And now we've got some phosphors. Phosphor flutters around. How nice. No, you can go away. But I will take, if I can get my hands on it. There we go. So now that it's nighttime, I'm going to look for phosphors. And I'm going to look for, because I don't have any fruit right now, but I'm going to look for as much of the dew as I can get. Go away. None there. Not too worried about him right now, because I can come back with any food. There's a dew up there. Do we have any fruit around? Not as yet. We'll take that though. And 1 and 2. I'll take a third one for good measure. There we go. Got the phosphorus we need. There we go. I can imagine that's a very nice mod. At one point I think I did that with some of Slime Rancher 1 there was something. Oh, gold slimes. I had a mod that allowed me to farm the gold slimes. But I find I actually have more fun with this specific game playing without mods. Now, that doesn't mean I'm against mods. I am all for mods if they enhance your enjoyment of the game. In fact, I can almost not play Minecraft unless it's modded. But this game, I like the mod, or I like the vanilla. And none there. No, don't fall. Well, we've got 5 so far. And I've been feeding this guy as I've gotten them, so I have no idea what we're on. Don't see any more over here right offhand. Oh, look at that pretty guy. You're kind of extra fancy, aren't you? And now you're a tar. Bye-bye. You were just outside, honey. Still not seeing any more dew. Or nectar, or whatever it is. Here we go. I knew this was a good place to farm it. There's like 2 or 3 places right in this area where you can get it. One right there. One right here. On Personal Computer Cozy, people create modifiers that change the way you play the game. For example, there are mods that allow you to farm the Moondew Nectar or gold slimes. There are mods that create brand new types of slimes like black hole and white hole slimes. But they're not official parts of the game. They were created by fans, and my understanding is Slime Rancher has a fairly robust, or had a very robust modding community, and the developers embraced it rather than getting upset by it, which is always awesome. I don't know of any mods that are available on consoles, though. And I know you primarily play consoles. Hello. Did not mean to jump down there. Yeah, I don't think there are any... there's any nectar in the bluish areas. Could be wrong about that, but I don't think there are. But we're coming over here. Go away. Quit bullying me. Haha. There we go. So we have a door over here. Phosphor. Yep, I've seen hunters here. And that gets me to this area. So now we have a nice little shortcut and some silky sand. Now, I just noticed that. I'll have to go check that out in a minute. And that opens this door. And that gets us to right here. We have come over here before and wished that we could get into this door, so that's good. Now let's see, what's over here? A treasure pod, yes! There's a tank liner, yes, we do want that. That will be very helpful. And with these doors open, it's super easy to get out. Okay. We still have the ringtail, which I'm gonna probably do. I could do lettuce, because we've already popped the oh my gosh. How many of you are there? Goodness. Quit. I win. I said I win. Okay. I think we can safely get rid of that. So now we have more radiant ore. We can start collecting that. I am running very low on water. I should find a geyser and fill up. Or a pond or a puddle or something. Oh, this'll do. Perfectly, thank you. Very convenient. All right. Well, we've popped the 2 gordos that we immediately came for. I think it's about... Hello. How did I not notice you before? Cheerful statue. I need to make one of those. All right. Oh, we have the to do. What am I doing? We cannot farm these, so let's go back. And let's get over to that guy, who is right here. Oh, right, that's not open yet. That's why I don't think of it as an actual shortcut yet. There we go. Still got the wax, not the honey. I'm coming this way. Hunters galore over here. Yeah, and we're almost to the slime. There you are, beautiful. Do I see? No, that's a flower. Hey! Hooray! We popped it. Now we'll explore that later. I think once Cozy's back. Yep, that's a flutter gordo. Alright, we're bringing a painted hen back to start farming them for... Oh, it's the tangle slimes, isn't it? I think it is. Yeah, tangle slimes. And then we'll go on our next adventure to get the briar hens for the boom slime. Now, I haven't seen a tangle gordo yet. I'm just kind of assuming that we'll probably run into one at some point. I will take some deep brine though. Especially because right over here, I can pop it into the refinery link. All right. Look at all these guys. All right, let's go check on our thunderclucks. And we've got a new message. I think I ignored some messages previously, so we'll check on that soon in just a minute as well. Thunderclucks are doing pretty well. We've got 1, 2 adults, 2 roostros. I'll take 1. I'm counting at least 4 chickadoos. So this guy can get friendly with this painted hen, and we'll be doing great. Ah, perfect. These have grown. Which means my poor hunters over here can get fed again. And it looks like we're full up on that as well, so that's good. I'm gonna feed this guy and these, I think, to the sabers, because they've earned a little treat, having been on their own for so long. And then we're gonna go check out that tank liner. I suppose I can take these and... No, let's continue holding on to them for now. There. Once that's all done, that'll be fine. All right, tank liner, let's check you out. Upgrades, was that this one? No, that's storage cell, we don't have one of those. It's this one, there are 3 of them and we've got all 3. We need crystal ports, hunter ports, buzzwax, which we don't have enough of, and lava dust we don't have enough of. Might as well get the crystal and hunter ports going, though. Don't have that. Don't have that. Might as well upgrade this. Let's go get the cotton ports for that, actually, first. So cotton, crystal, and hunter ports are what we want. And if you're wondering why I'm grabbing angler ports as well, it's to keep these reasonably balanced, and also because I'm going to sell the angler ports. I love having 6 of these. Oh, we need to feed you guys. I forgot about that. Okay, so we've got... crystals over here, and clearly we've got enough of them already because they're piling up in the pen. we're almost at 100 of the flutter plorts too, which we needed for something. I forget what. Okay. Let's get you guys fed up, huh? There we go. Now. Crystal. And I'm going to go ahead and take 40 of these to put in as well. And then this was crystal pinks. I don't think we need any. Well, we might need pinks. Let's go ahead and grab some pinks. There we go. Gonna sell this one. Put this one, this one, this one, and this one in the refinery, and probably put this in storage for now. And then we still need the hunter plorts, but I have to go get those from another area, so. Okay. Was it utilities? Yes, it was. We needed that for here. And we do still need some lava dust. But once we get the lava dust and the other 40 plorts and then 5,000, we'll be good to go on that. And that's for this one. Okay. That's good. Okay, y'all are doing great. Thank you. 1, 1, 2, 3. That brings me up to over 25. So now I just need, because I can now pull up the thunderclicks if I want to, but I'm going to wait until I've got a briar hen to put in their place. Alright. We've got Tabby here, which I don't think I need for anything. So those will be a sell. Same with phosphor. I'll double check first, though. How are y'all doing? Nice. We've got over 40 ringtails. And then I'll come over here to get the boom. There we go. What I could do with that ringtail slime, the ringtail gordo, is bring several different types of food too, if I wish. Let's see. We don't have any boom plorts. Technically, we don't have a lot of them. What do we need? I liked the cheerful statue. How much is that? There it is. Ringtail Fire Tabby. So sure, we can put the ringtail and the tabby plorts in here. There. Now as far as upgrades, still need that hunter. We need angler here, so let's get that going. We need more phosphor and more batty. Now I'm going to sell this because I also need money for everything. There we go. How are our chickens doing? Not too well, but we don't have the vitamizer yet, so that will help. Alright, now, double checking our upgrades. Need honey ports for this. Cotton ports. So honey, cotton, boom ports, angler, honey, cotton, boom, and angler. That's easy. Cotton and angler we've got right over here. Honey is over here. I do want to grab these saber plorts just to make sure they're stored. These actually go right here. I'll take the tangles too as a way of making some more money. There's our honey. And then we've got batty booms, and I'll take both of those. And then probably come back for the pomegranates as the other thing I'm going to feed. Okay, there's some deep brine there. And we do actually want that, so I'm going to put these baddies back in to get the deep brine, because that's actually going to be more useful. Nice. Okay. I really need to remember to get a market link in each area and a refinery link in each area, just to make my life easier. Tangle ports we're selling. Everything else goes to the refinery. All right. Now let's see what we can do and what I want to do. Can't do that yet. We can do another heart module if we want. I want this, but we can't quite do that yet. Or that one. Utilities wise, we're still missing the flutter and the lava dust. Warp tech. We can make a refinery link if we wanted. Just the one. Can't quite make the market link yet. So I think I'm going to hold off for now. I do want to pin what I want. See? I don't think I can pin those. Nope, not you. Oh, can I only have one thing pinned at a time? Boo. Well, Market Link will work. No, it won't. I don't like that. I don't want that on my screen. So let us unpin it. I like to have my screen as clear as possible for my own enjoyment. Okay. Now, last bits of things we need to do before we head out. Those are looking good. I'm going to start storing the pomegranates, but we're not going toward the ringtail slime because we're coming up here. And that's going to take going over here or over here and then up here. So I just want to grab these and store them for now. And then we need to read the messages our friends have sent. How badly are we behind on here? Oh, everybody sent messages. We're going to start with Bob. Special delivery! Have a great chickens! Rainbow lumps. That kind of looks pretty. Alright, Thora, what have you got? Hiya, Bee. How's life out there on Rainbow Island? Gosh, it's even fun to say. Must be a hoot. You know, ever since I heard you were off doing something new, I got to thinking about my own life and what's the next new for me. Hobson and I have both seen and done so much in our lives. Been one adventure after another across this dusty rock. And ever since we've become acquainted, we haven't slowed down one bit. So we're looking to take a new adventure together. But we just haven't figured out what or where. Maybe we go exploring some hidden nook of the far, far range, like you. Or even set our sights to the stars like Hobson had done before. Whatever we decide to do, it'll be all the more special because we'll be sharing it this time with each other. It's that part that makes it all the more exciting. It's so hard to find someone in this world that fits you completely. Such a rare thing, like finding two identical snowflakes in the desert. I know you feel that more than I can say. I ain't ever losing sight of just how lucky I am, Bee. I want to use the gifts the universe has seen fit to give me. You keep your head up, girl. We'll chat again soon. I love Thora. She can be a pain to exchange with, but she's a sweetie. Hola, Beatrix. It's good to see you. I do hope you've been taking care of yourself out there, taking time to fill your belly before every new descent into the unknown. Also, I understand that the plot has thickened like a good sauce, and you've encountered some kind of monolithic structure out there on the far end of the island. Scary stuff. But then, maybe my hunch is correct that all the strange flora out there is not natural. Something just doesn't add up here, Beatrix. All the ruins we've discovered across the far, far range have never looked as though they have harmed the environment in any way. Sure, we don't know their purpose or who built them, but the feeling I always had was that they had respect for this world. But maybe it happened anyway. Sometimes when you're out hiking, you step over a flower so as not to crush it, only to step on another. Sometimes the only way for those flowers to keep on growing is for you to have never been near them in the first place. But it's not all doom and gloom. Rainbow Island still seems to be thriving for now. Nature can find a balance, but it's not a guarantee. Ah, look at me, getting preachy on you. Lo siento, Beatrix. I won't keep you. I don't know what you'll find beyond those walls, but I trust your boots in any garden. I know you'll do what's right. Good luck, Beatrix. Hey, Bea, I got you a gift because, I don't know. Anyway, I hope you like it. Or don't. Whatever. Violet Swirl Shroom. Nice. Beatrix, I received another message from the AI that I have been in communication with since your arrival on Rainbow Island. The message was somewhat personal to me, but also contained vital information for you, so in the interest of presenting all the data to its fullest, I will read it verbatim. Victor, thank you for chatting with me over those many days in which I got to know you better. I must confess that I had entered our correspondence with the aim of verifying your scientific ability. Our correspondence has not only assured me of this, but unexpectedly has provided comfort and companionship in the dark days that I now find myself within. I am sending you a partial blueprint to a gadget I tried to develop but cannot. If you can complete it, I believe it is the key to entering the Grey Labyrinth. Please understand, Victor, that I never meant to deceive you, but I need to know who I can trust in order to stand a chance at fixing things. If that happens, I'd love to meet you someday. I'd love to play another game of Go over coffee until the sun rises once more. And that's all it says. What was given to me was a complex blueprint of partial schematics, and frankly, almost alien code. I have spent days analyzing it, and I believe I have modified it into a finished state that should perform the task it was designed to do. At least, I hope so. To be frank, I do not wish to let this person down. I feel I owe it to them. As a friend. So allow me to grant you the completed blueprint per their instructions. It appears to be a device that you will need to use near the entrances to the labyrinth. But I am afraid I know little else. If unsure just how to use it, well, experiment. That is the only way to know the unknown. Good luck, Beatrix. It seems we're all counting on you now. And we've got the radiant projector. Yay! Alright. We're going to need several projectors. I'm going to say 3 or 4. So let's go see what it costs to make them. I mean, we can make at least one right now. We need a lot more lava dust. Fortunately, we are going to get some briar chickens. So, because we're headed up to this area to get the briar chickens, and then up here to the saber, I'm going to grab 25 thunderclucks. There's 25. We are going to prioritize the lava dust, but we're going to get pretty much whatever we can, I think. Now, I believe I want to go this way. Nope. Okay, we want to head over here first, I guess. Hello, you. Yay, we got a gold plort. Okay. Hi. Wasn't high enough. I need to start from up here. And Noah, I do believe you were the one to show me this place previously. There we go. Now I just have to find my way to the saber slime. You're over here. And there's nothing over here that I need right at the moment. I'll take you. That doesn't feel safe right now. How about over here? Ah, there's a treasure pod there we need to remember. Gonna mark it because I don't want to go there just yet. Here we go. Poor guy. Doesn't look like those are blooming yet. And we want, I think up there, but maybe through here? I don't remember offhand. This is the cave that reminds me of Subnautica. You gotta admire a wild roostro that manages to make it to Elder without being eaten. Yeah, guys. Nope, not going that way. Oh my gosh, there's so many of you. It's taunting me with all the roostros. So fine, I'm gonna grab some roostro. Did I read you before? Accessing gg.log. While waiting for the drones to finish collecting their data, I built a snowman. Yes, we have read this one because it talked about the snowman melting. This may have been a mistake. I hope not. Okay, those bubbles are the perfect snowflakes. Okay, there we go. Back relatively on track. There we go. I'm gonna continue climbing up for now. There he is. Crystal slime's over here. But let's get you. Yay! Okay, now we have a teleport that goes over there. That'll be very convenient once we've gone to get that treasure pod. Okay, crystals. Fire flowers, nice. Don't know that that's what I was looking for, though. Hi, guys. Huh. Well, I lost those. Sunsap. So beautiful that staring at it will hurt your eyes. Okay, where am I going now? Maybe down here? Look at all the thunderclacks. You know what? Snowball machine. The Evercross cooling system provides fresh and powdery snowballs year-round. Cool. Okay, there's a way out. Maybe not the... I think that's the way I came in. Actually. Maybe I need to go up this. This feels right. Okay, well, I'm out of there. I'm very far off from whatever it was I saw. Maybe for now I just leave it. Leave the map marker until I'm ready to come back. That could work. I do see a treasure pod there. Potted plants. Okay, so we've got boom slimes here, so we might see a briar hen. I am going to get rid of the thunderclucks for briar hens at this point. And probably the perfect snow flakes for lava dust. Yeah. Okay, you are a normal chickadee. You will not do. But there's our briar hen. And a treasure pod. Golden dervish statue. Okay, I'd like to get more than just the one briar hen because it's going to take a minute to breed them up. So I'd like to get like 3 to 5 to start out with. Ah, look at that. 2 right in a row. I love it. There's our boom slime largo over there. We do have a return home portal, I believe. Yeah, right next to him. So that's a non-issue. I just want... what? That's a hen. I thought I saw stripies for a moment. Hello, you. You're beautiful. Are you guys normal hens? That was a roostro. That's a briar chick, but I don't have space for briar chicks, unfortunately. Go away. There's gotta be more. Are they up here? Perchance? No? Am I gonna be stuck with the one? I guess I am. Your primordial oil. Which I do also need, but I don't have space for right now. Alright, I guess it's time to go home. Wait. I see these guys. Hi. Beautiful. Anything up here that I want? Not so far as I'm seeing. I think I want to go this way. Yeah. One last check around here. Ignoring the tars, who are just rude. Okay, I got the briar, and I think I got the roostro. There. You're a hen, you're a hen. There, go away. Alright, I think we have enough here. Now I'm going to store the roostros immediately. And the fossil sap and lava dust, so I have some room to maneuver. I'm gonna probably hold on to the gold plort for now. I think we have maybe another one. No. There. Alright, we've got 9 Thundercluck chicks that I'd like to grow up before we do anything else. Actually, better idea. There's the 9. Let's put you in here. Because you're less likely to breed. Now, on our map, we've still got the ringtail. We've still got the boom. And those are the only ones we've got. As far as treasure pods, there are 3 in the conservatory that we haven't found yet. There's 8 more in Rainbow Fields. 15, I think. No. 19 in Ember Valley. So many in Powderfall Bluffs. 19, I think, there too. And Starlight Strand has 22. So we have not been very good about finding those. Alright, Ogden and Victor. Hola, Bia. I brought you something that might be nice to have out there, but if you already have one, I can't return it, so the more the merrier, right? A portable scare slime. And Victor says, oh, hello. I must tell you, I saw this item and it just screamed Beatrix. And that's how I realized I'd accidentally hit it with a sentience ray. But don't worry, everything is fine and very normal now. Anyway, I thought you should have it. Enjoy. A red return home portal. But I believe that was just the blueprint, not the actual... Yeah, just the blueprint. However, I'm going to check and see how difficult the return home portal is to make, because they're handy to have around. Red one, we need more primordial oil. Okay, let's take a look instead at upgrades. Heart module, we can do. Still need primordial oil and the power chip anyway. Still need buzzwax. Jetpack drive. What about our utilities? Oh, that's what the perfect snowflakes are for, the hydro shower. Nice. Okay, we can definitely make 4 radiant projectors. But I want to make one of these. So let's go get 40 more flutterplorts and make our first drone. If we could make a market link, we could at least start sending the crystal ports via drone to the market link. Or a refinery link. Okay. Now we need wild honey, strange diamonds, and flutter port, so we're not too worried about that anymore. And we have a refinery link to take with us. I think we can... If I'm right... Yeah, we can pick this back up again, so... We should only need the one for, like, out and about work. Now, I believe I made these... Not quite... Okay, so I do want to get that done. So let's grab everything we can. I guess I can sell the pinks too. I'm not sure where I want to put the drones yet. What would make sense to me is maybe to put them in a cave where I know resources spawn. Because that will give us the best chance of the strange diamonds. There we go. Our poor bunnies are going a little crazy for their lettuce. There you go, guys. Now, shortly I will want to go deal with the ringtail gordo as well. Okay. So now it can produce more. And we have just enough money to get the other one too. All right. These are obviously going in the refinery in preparations for another drone. And these are being sold because I'm down to 19 new bucks. All right, let's go over here first. We've got some chickadoos, so we're doing well there. Let's go get pomegranates and mint mangoes and then head over to our friend the ringtail gordo. Because look at that, we already have 39 pomegranates out of the 40 that we can hold. Not too shabby. I probably didn't even need to store the mint mangoes, but I did. $25 there. There we go. Now we are off to right over here. To pop that ringtail. We do need the deep brine. I am going to make a quick stop right over here because I don't want it in my inventory right now. Alright, now from here, we need to go all the way to the end of the pink. Okay, now we are going this way. Okay, almost didn't make that, but I did. It is just coming up on nighttime. So we can keep our eyes... No, we don't need to keep our eyes peeled for moondew nectar because we've already popped that gordo. That feels good. And we do need it to be night so that we can feed. I suppose we could pick it up. We can feed it to our flutters back home. Now, here we are. All right, have some pomegranates. And mint mangoes. And now we have this teleport, and it goes to right here. Very handy. I'm coming back along here because somewhere over here there were puddles. That's right, they were up. Hello? How did I not notice you before? No, I want the strange diamond. Where's my strange diamond? Nope. There's my strange diamond. Come on, give me more water. Beautiful. But I do wonder... do I see resources spawning in this cave? Not offhand. So it doesn't seem like a good cavern for me to put a drone in. All right. I'll take you. I see you over here, so I'll grab you too. And there is... okay, so now that we know that strange diamonds can spawn here, we want to take the drone and put it right there. And we're gonna put the drone station over here, and we're gonna put the refinery link over here. Now, our target. Let's see. I think our target is going to be crafting materials at all. I don't know what explorer mode. Drones in explorer mode can only operate out on the range. Resources they collect are sent to the quantum cloud. So it'll be sent here, and then we can take them here and send them to market, send them to refinery, or withdraw. So we want all crafting materials. Start program. And I believe it should come over here. And we can just pick this back up. What are you doing? I want to see it get this. Let's look at the quantum cloud. It hasn't found anything yet. But I don't want you over here. So you go out there. I don't know what it did there. Come on, it's right in front of you, buddy. Okay, radiant ore sent to the quantum cloud. So it did send something. I guess let me go ahead and just take this, because that'll at least get us another drone. And should have left this. I'm not gonna do that right now, because that takes a minute to charge up. But I am gonna leave the drone there so it can work on getting us lots of crafting materials. And we did need the beeswax. Nope, that's not a geyser. Okay, there's honey up there. And I do have space for it in my inventory. We have radiant ore over here. Go away. But I don't think we need that right now. More beeswax up here, which we do need. I forget how many we need of the beeswax, but it was quite a few. And some sent to the quantum cloud. So we will get that pop-up now. That's kind of nice. That's a honey port. I don't care about that. I'd rather have the silky sand. Hello? Did I know about you? I did not. See, right about now, I could stand to have one of those rain things. I think if we feed that hunter at least one hen, we'll know about it. Like, we'll see it on the map. Yeah, okay. Now, what is a hunter's favorite? Is that the roostro? Yes. And I can farm up the roostros, but they're a bit of a pain. So let's just grab as many hens as we can manage. And you know what? Because I'm going to be coming back there, I'll put the refinery link down right over here. And that will tell me where A, where I'm going, but B, also Why do they have to be painted hens? Alright, let's go feed these to get them out of our inventory. And then we can pick up some painted hens, maybe. I would say roostro, but the pinks will have already eaten it, the angry pinks. Oh good, and you're working now, so I can pop you in here. Which means we can get the radiant ore. Now we're doubling up on meat. As much as we can. Not going that way right now. But can we come over here and get some sea hens as well? Short answer, no. What about over here? Okay, that's that. I'll take a roostro instead. We've already fed at 11. We've got a bunch more. We don't need these so much. I'd rather have this, and then I really want the sea hens, if there are any. Which it doesn't look like there are. So I'll take these. Really? Okay, we've got 2 sea hens. Come here, you. Angler honeys look nice. Hello, what are you? You're a rock. Alright, let's get over here. There's a rock one, so if I can get a single rock plort. Yes, okay. Let's go do the door before I forget where the door is. Because I might have already forgotten just a little bit. It was like over here? Yeah. Yay! Ooh. We've already been here. Okay, so now it's a shortcut. Don't want the chickadoos. Put that in there. Alright, so we are going to feed you a couple of your favorites. Let's go with some painted hens. You want more? You're greedy. Let's do a quick sweep cleanup. Radiant ore. Okay, that is the door we opened earlier from the honey largo, or the honey gordo. Don't want you. And that's that door. But we also had this door over here. Ah, this is what I want to see. Now, admittedly, I have lost my way a little bit, but not so badly. Because while I'm not entirely sure where I am, I know I can always look at the map and see there's my refinery, there's the thing. And it does look like we need to charge back up our drone. I wonder if this will be enough. And now I'm back to where I know where I was. I can't pick up the painted hen right at the moment, but I will be able to pretty soon. And I want you to. All right. Aha. Look at all those hunters. There's a treasure pod. Dainty teacup. Okay, we have another door there that we'd like to get into. But in the meantime, I think this one is all honeyed out, yeah. Okay. I am running out of water. There we go. I'll take you home with me. So I think at this point we've popped every Gordo on our list. I would like to get back to that cave. If possible. And just see about ensuring that the drone is fully charged up. And I'm going the wrong way. Is it in here? No, but we need an angler. We can get that easily. So let's go get that. That was over here, I think. Yeah. Here, you know what? Have that. Thank you. I may want to... Now let's see, where was that? Over there. Okay, I can't get that right now. There's our angler statue. Taken care of. Nice. And I want to say this is where... Well, maybe not. But there's a treasure. A cave pillar. Backside of a door. Take you. And you. Here's the way we came in. Now. Lightning moat. That's interesting. There. I would like this honey, please. Are you the cave I need? Yes, you are. . 'Cause 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 ' Let's see. It's got 2%. I think I charge it like we used to. No. Okay. Science. Blueprints. Utilities. Charge them up for best results, but how do I charge them? Okay. During programming, ranching, fueling. Refuel by shooting plorts into a drone station, whether it's dark or not. Okay, so I need plorts to charge now, not water. Well, that's fine, because there's a bunch over here. Take the cotton plorts first. Okay, that looks pretty charged. Now let's go get the phosphor plorts and finish charging it. Of course I left behind a cotton plort. Why wouldn't I? You know what? How about one of y'all eat that? And I'll take this. I'll also... Oh. Put that down. Now we're at 99 charge. A few more seconds. And I can get these 3 out of my inventory. Drift crystal. Now if I go to the quantum cloud, we have 2 drift crystals sent to the refinery, 2 lightning motes, it would probably be good to put like a teleporter when I have a 2-way one over here so that I can refuel it. Let's see how high above 100 we can refuel this thing. And then we'll look for another way out. Well, we're up to 134. So that should at least give us some extra time. And it didn't look like it was in any danger of filling up. Let's go see what we can make now. Because at this point we've opened several doors, we've popped quite a few of the Gordos. I feel pretty good about the experience today. I do need at some point to go on a bit of an adventure looking for the Jellystone as well. Let's see, I want to say there's a nice place for Jellystone over here. Nope, but I've got deep brine. Hey, look, there's some Jellystone. And a treasure pod! Yay! Overjoyed statue. More Jellystone, I just need to pay attention. We're being pretty lucky today. Large pink bonsai. Two more jellystone over here. And we have a new message. Message first, I think. From Thora and Victor. Hey there, Bee. I wanted to give you something nice, so I tried to make you making you cookies, but baking ain't exactly my area of expertise. Hobson said they were so edible. Anyway, I bought you something instead. Hope you like it. A pink mangrove. Nice. Ah, Beatrix. I was cleaning out the lab and found this. Perhaps you have some use for it. I believe it's still in working order. You know what they say. One person's trash is another person's hastily issued gift. Enjoy. A small pinwheel. Didn't he give us a large pinwheel previously? These guys all grew up. Alright, let's take a look. Upgrades. We can do the heart module. We should be doing the tank guard, because that salvages 20 and then I assume 40 and 60% of the vac tank's contents upon accidental encounters with slime sea or following other forms of health loss. But I'm not sure that's what I want to do. We also don't have any teleporters yet. We have the return homes. Well, most of them, or the two. We do have spring pads. And dash pads. Probably I need to just suck it up and make 4 of those. But we can make another drone, and I'd kind of rather do that. And then take it out to where all the lava is, and put it out to get crafting materials too. Well, getting the extra from the gardens has really helped. We're up to 12, but we still have more. Those go in here. Any others? No. Okay. I definitely need a market here. Oh. So I think that's going to be the next thing I work on before we end the stream tonight, is getting a market over in this area. Oh, and I almost forgot that we did pop the Flutter Gordo, but we didn't explore that. We'll do that next Sunday. We can start off the stream by exploring it, I think. Now, what does it take for a market link? Three primordial oil. We may be able to get that shortly. Now I do need to put this in here. And utilities. We need 20 more of that. And then we're good to make another one. So let's go get the 20. We can make another one, and we can set it up over where we get both lava dust and primordial oil. Not gonna bother with the pinkies right now. Okay. Nope, not work tech. We don't have enough new bucks. We're 200 shy. That's okay, because I was thinking about it as I was headed down there, and we do need plorts to charge it up with, so I'm going to bring the pink plorts to do that. So we're going to have 40 charge up plorts. And then 40 to sell. That'll get us the 5,000 we need for the drone. And so we should be good to go. I also need, we need the primordial oil. That's the only thing we're missing. Although we might soon be missing a bunch of other stuff from having made the drone. So we do need to think about that. Fabricate this. Now warp tech, market link. Nope, we still just need the 3. We even have enough plorts. So, coming up here just to see nothing. Now, where do we want to go? Realistically, I think here to here is our best bet. How are our briar chicks doing? That's a good question. You're painted, and you're doing poorly, so boo. Okay, we've got a rooster there. 1, 2, 3, 4 chicks. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna take these 10 plus this elder hen. And then I'll just take whatever meat I can as well. But we're going to go out here, we're going to set it up, and probably that'll be the end of the stream. Because we're getting pretty close to the ending time anyway. Thank you, I'll take you and you. No chickadoos, please. I see a roostro. Might keep that one at home. It all depends on how many are still needed. Excuse me. I think we have a pretty good chance of popping the boom slime. And I'll be honest with you, all this worrying about what I need to do to feed my slimes is making me hungry. I would love to have some fried chicken right about now, for example. Nope, this is the wrong way. Oh, we got storm glass. You know what? I see it both over there and over here, so I'd rather get it. Nope, I can't quite get up there. But I can get up here. Now, what am I doing? I want to come over. Well, let's see. Not the direction I want to go, but that is. Now I can't pick that up right now because I'm full of meats. But these often have chickens in them. Look at that, briar and normal hens. Now where is over here? And here we are. Now the first thing I want to do actually is this. I am going to put this right here. And you are going to be in charge of crafting materials. And no. You are up to 185%. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and give you your favorite first. Oh, I thought we weren't going to make it there for a moment. I think we have boom slimes at home. I'm gonna say we do anyway. Alright, now in here, I already see 2 treasure pods. That was a strange diamond. That's very handy. Ember Valley portal. Teleportal that hacks the ancient warp network on Rainbow Island, allowing one-way travel to Ember Valley. Research drone. Accessing gg.log. This gate is still sealed, too, so I really must have been the first to enter since it was abandoned. It was here that I had my first doubts. I thought I was talking to engineers, problem solvers, people who could fix what I found. But once we left the labyrinth and met up here, I saw they were smiling. They were excited at the sight of opportunity. The company had sent their money people, not engineers. I don't think they had even considered stabilization. It wasn't long before it all collapsed. That sounds a little too close for comfort to current day. And now is when we need the projectors. I think, because we're gonna like project this maybe to there. I don't know. Maybe over to here. But let's return home. Let's see what we can do with the Ember Valley portal. We have a new message waiting. We're going to hold off on that message until next time. But before we end off the day, I want to put this stuff in the refinery, and then I want to see what the Ember Valley portal requires. A teleporter that hacks, allowing one-way travel to Ember Valley. We need more primordial oil. So that will have to wait. But next time, we're going to be working on some slime science, some warp, some utility, and checking out more of the areas that we've unlocked. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Please take care of yourself. And I'll see you next week for some more Slime Rancher on Sunday. Now, On Tuesday, I am going to be doing a special little 2-hour stream of a game called Ooblets. And keep in mind that we are looking for a replacement for our Collector's Cove. Ooblets is a contender. If you like what you see on Tuesday, or if you know you like the game Ooblets, let me know so that I know people are interested in seeing that as a stream. As a series, I mean. In the meantime, take care of yourself, be kind to yourself. Bye-bye.